toxic habits that I think are way too normalized today. Like, why are these seen as acceptable? Expecting a significant other to be texting you or talking to you at all times, and if they aren't, making it into some sort of fight or argument, as if there isn't more to life and more to love than just, communicating at all times. The way celebrities and influencers are put on this massive pedestal, giving them no room to make any error, and when they do, they get destroyed by the world for making basic human mistakes. How common it's become to take a friend's side even when you know they're in the wrong simply because they're your friend. When you do this, you enable that behavior. You are encouraging toxic behavior to continue. Kind of controversial, but I think it's really toxic and fucking weird to be signed into your significant other's socials. Like, if you just don't trust them enough to have their own little social bubble, social world, then why are you together? Please listen to me. This might low-key hurt your feelings, but you probably need to hear it. And guys, let me know if this is true, because someone told me this once, so let me just share with y'all. Basically, they told me that anytime a guy DMs you, slides into your DMs, whatever, they want to hook up with you, okay? They are attracted to you enough that they would fuck you, okay? Remember that. But sometimes in the midst of talking, getting to know each other, they're like, oh my god, this girl is so special and different, I want something more. And then that's usually how a relationship comes from it. But most of the time, in the midst of talking, they're just like, this girl ain't nothing special, I'm bored, whatever. And then that's when you get ghosted. So if you've ever gotten ghosted, there's your closure. They just didn't think you were special enough to be anything more with, which honestly, that's not even that bad. Who the fuck cares? Plenty of fish in the sea, right? But isn't that just so interesting? The more you know. If you're someone who catches feelings very easily, I want you to listen to me. I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm going to give you the harsh reality. So here's some reminders. You are not the only person they're talking to, okay? Do not ever let yourself be convinced that you are, because it's just gonna end up hurting you. Everyone has a fucking roster right now, and you're probably just in theirs. So do not make them this high and mighty priority, because you might not be their priority. Creating scenarios in your head about them, which, let's be real, we both know you're doing, is only damaging and making your obsession way worse. Remember, they are fantasies. Stop convincing yourself that they're gonna be reality. You need to stop romanticizing everything they do, because again, it's making it way fucking worse, okay? Them liking your Instagram picture, them viewing your Snapchat story, them flirting with you or complimenting you does not mean as much as you think. You're ignoring the red flags, and I feel like you know that you're ignoring the red flags, but you don't want to admit that you're ignoring them. But the red flags are very fucking obvious, and you need to start pinpointing them and addressing them and prioritizing them over the things that you are romanticizing. This may be an unpopular opinion, and frankly, I don't care, but if you know someone is playing you, you have every right to play them back. And sure, you could be like, oh, that's toxic, don't fight fire with fire, karma's gonna get them eventually, but sometimes karma needs a little push, a little assistance. So, nice to meet you, my name is Karma. There are some signs that someone's very envious of you or has some sort of jealousy complex towards you. And if you're feeling like, oh my god, that's one of my closest friends and does all of those things, allow me to make a suggestion. They exclude you from a lot of things. They will not invite you to certain things, blah, 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 where they think, you might be getting more attention than them. They constantly belittle your successes, okay? You'll find that anytime you're super excited about something, they treat it like it's nothing. And it's they're just not happy for you at all. They rarely hype you up. They barely compliment you. Nothing positive about you ever comes out of their mouth. You'll find them copying a lot of things you do, like your clothes, your makeup, whatever. They'll be mirroring it. If they're always posting bad pictures of you, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This means so much, okay? Because I can tell when my friends aren't looking their best in a picture, and I would never post it without asking them first. So if your friends are doing this to you, that is the biggest sign of some toxic, jealous bitch that wants you to look bad.